So I wanted to talk about sports in Philadelphia. Sports in Philadelphia has gone down considerably in the last year. I mean, we have the Eagles who are kind of rebuilding. You don't know. It's a question mark, to be honest. There's a lot of people saying, hey, they're not going to be good this year. New coach, they don't really have a team. Well, we don't know that. And we don't know what type of offense there is. There honestly isn't a quarterback competition. If you read between the lines, Chip Kelly has his quarterback in Vic because he runs that type of offense, the running type offense. So they're going to run more. And Vic fits right into Chip Kelly's plan. So there is no quarterback competition. It's just all a facade. So Eagles, they're a question mark. The Phillies, well, the Phillies, it's just Phillies are a toss-up because they can easily get into a streak to where they're winning like crazy, and they're a come from behind team. They've always been. They've always had a bad first half, and then in the second half, after the All-Star break, they chug it along. I mean, they did that last year. They've done it in previous years. So they've always been a second half team. Only problem is the way they're going now. It's just getting way too late in the season. June 26th. They should have gotten a steam early June. So this worries me. The other thing is their best pitcher right now looks like Kyle Kendrick. Kyle Kendrick is not as good as Cole Hamels. So, I mean, there is a lot of problems on that team. The hitting's not consistent. The relieving staff is just horrible. Really, their starters have kept them in there, but that's even faltering as well. So you're seeing a breakdown of a team that should be good. The Sixers, everybody says the Sixers are in shambles. They need a rebuild or something like that. I say they're perfect. They're perfect the way they are. They need to get rid of Bynum. They don't need to worry about Bynum anymore. Don't even re-sign him. Don't even think about it. Um, he's not good for the team. What's in the past is in the past, and all they need, all the Sixers really do, uh, all they need is a center. That's been their Achilles heel for years. Is a center. They've always had good teams, and right now they have a good team. They don't need to get any scorer. They don't need to get anybody who's a playmaker. They've got all the playmakers they need. They need a center. They need a playmaking center, good on defense, and above average on offense. All right. So I mean, that's the way I look at the Sixers right now. I'm not worried too much about their coaching candidates, that whether or not, people are saying, well, nobody wants to go to the Sixers. Well, I mean, I think they're trying to take their time on a coaching candidate. The Flyers. The Flyers have potential. The Flyers are probably going to be the first team that goes to the playoffs out of all the Philadelphia teams if the Eagles don't go there first. The reason why I say that is because they bought out Brzal's contract. Okay? They bought out Briere's contract. They have a lot of money that they can spend now. So they're going to go out and get their stars. They've already got Mark Strait. Mark Strait was overpaid, to be honest. Not that really not that good of a defenseman. However, not well, he's a good defenseman. Let's take that. I'm gonna take that back. He's a good defenseman. However, he's not as good as Pronger. However, he's a very good addition to their defense. They need a leader who's a captain on the Islanders. The other thing you got to look at is the Islanders were a very piss-poor team. He's going to a team right now, or he's going to a team that is better. All right, even in their downtime, even in their down years, they're better than the Islanders. Their goalie situation, they're not going to fix. Their goalie situation, they had a fallout with Brizgalov. They're not going to take another shot of getting another star. That's out of the question. They let Bobrovsky go, so they're going to go with Steve Mason, see what happens there. And then apparently they're eyeing a defenseman in the draft. The only thing I don't like about what the Flyers did was they bought out Briere. Briere was very good in the playoffs. He's like a trench type guy. Everybody mischaracterizes him. I mean, there was a lot of Flyer fans that didn't appreciate him. I was one of those Flyers fans that said that I appreciate this guy because he makes plays when it counts, and he does very well in the postseason. So I was always a fan of Briere. Very sad to see him go. At the same time, they're gearing up to get the big time players, and if they don't, I'd be very surprised. So that's my analysis of the Philadelphia teams in their current state.